は開かれた。
おお、これは。
出番だな。
任せて。
私と共に行こう。
覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。
大谷業務参上した。
期待しておるぞ。
そういう流れ。
覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。行きたまえ。覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。
わしも付き合うで。散りたまえ。行きたまえ。覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。
我に答えよ。私が狩るわ。好きに選ぶがよい。
必勝の策描いてみせましょう。
私も共にこれより参戦する。
うん。
波動を行くわ。この宋猛徳のみよ。覚悟はいいかね。散りたまえ。
出陣。
よきたまえ。よきたまえ。よきたまえ。闘争。
恋も戦も押す時ってのがあるんだぜ。
よきたまえ。よきたまえ。道は開かれた。
私もいいですか。
この戦を美しく楽しい戦いにしたいものだね。行くぜ。
よきたまえ。よきたまえ。よきたまえ。よきたまえ。よきたまえ。よきたまえ。
多忙期参上。
よきたまえ。よきたまえ。 たまえよきたまえよきたまえやったよきたまえよきたまえ
今じゃ畳みかけよ
よきたまえよきたまえよきたまえよきたまえ
今こそ解き放たん。
好天まさに立つべし。両方戦の部誰にも止められはせん。道中栄を食らわんとするなら相応の覚悟をせよ。
始めよう。ひゃっはっはいせい。
やってやるぜ。
はいせい。
この戦を美しく彩りましょう。
せいせい。我は超文言なり。超文言水産。
大船に乗った気でいな。
せい。せい。馬毛機の戦見るがいい。せいはいせい。
我に答えよ。
天意様がすりつぶしてやら。
でなくてはな。
過去妙才の本気見せてやるぜ。
さてどうじゃ。
この戦もらった
この地は制圧した。
おお、これは。うん。
超分煙水産。
竜はやぶさ助立ちに参った。
超分煙水産。
良いぞ良いぞ。そうでなくてはな。
頑張るんだよ。
好きに選ぶがよい。
俺の使命遂げるために
サポートするよ。私は舞いましょう。
私が狩るわ。
私も共に。
カイ出陣。
よーし、任せてください。
この戦、俺の部で決めてやる。勝ち込みかけるぜ。
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop on the mic. Can you guys hear me? Feeling a little bit better. Can you guys hear me, yes or no? The mic settings are all messed up because of doing all the capture card stuff. Makes peach trees stop appearing. I do not want that. Can you guys hear me? Alright, good. I'll hop on the mic. This is relaxing enough. I don't really want to be chrono triggered tonight, but I'll hop on the mic. I'm sure you guys have some questions about the DLC, because there were no review keys given out for this, at least not from the American branch, which is the one I have the partnership with, so I had to pay for it. I don't have a lot of money right now, So, I might get like one of the packs tomorrow when I go to the store, because I got paid from kitty sitting, but I kind of need somebody to be the guinea pig. I need somebody to be the guinea pig and see which one is the most beneficial, because they are gameplay affecting skins. They're not just cosmetic. So that makes it a lot harder to determine which one to get. I was like, honestly, the price is pretty nuts, and I'm willing to do it for you guys. It's not going to be all of them right now, but I was kind of hoping somebody more financially fortunate would would buy them for themselves and like compile the information. But I was looking before I started the stream to see which one was worth buying, and there's just no information. I asked for review keys, and they said that they weren't giving anybody out to anybody. So anybody who hasn't paid for it with their own money, which isn't a bad thing, but I do kind of need a little bit of guidance here on which one to buy, because they are not cheap. I'm not really in a hurry to get them. Do not have disposable income to buy another $40 of DLC. I hope that they're good. I mean, they kind of have to be OP if they're going to charge that much. I feel like at that point, you're going to charge that much, have them not be OP. I mean, people aren't going to be happy with that either, so... The pricing is pretty crazy. I'm mostly okay with it because they've given us, like... They've given us, like, a full year of updates for free. It's just the price is pretty crazy, so... I can't blame anybody for scoffing at that. There's a lot of games out right now. There's a crazy amount of games out right now, so... I don't think anybody's in the wrong for not wanting to buy it. I'll keep checking to see if anybody is rich enough to buy them and see which ones are worth it. I mean, Kiwami 3 has its faults. You know, cutting out so much stuff and changing the ending and keeping the sex pest higher. But it's still a better choice than buying this DLC. At least the skins. I think $25 for like a whole new mode and like 4 characters is not bad. It's not too bad. It's the other stuff that's pretty out there. How much they're charging. I don't think there's going to be very many people that will buy it just because of how much it costs. It feels like the people who make those decisions like don't actually play video games, because I think it should be obvious people aren't going to pay that much. It's a lot of money. Especially this month with like how many games are coming out. Especially like with Entropy Effect coming out. Like that's very similar type of game to this. So I think most people are going to choose that, which would make sense. Both kind of games doing the same thing. Let me see, I need like one more Shinobi, don't I? For Ryu? Yeah, I need 2 more. So who's got the most shinobis? She doesn't count. No one there. Go for the base pool. It's going to be too hard to get anybody in the rerolls I've got. None of these are really good choices. I'm just going to go for this one. There's not going to be anybody covering this DLC. There's like so many reasons not to. I mean, today we got Entropy Effect X update, Absalom, and then this. But this costs the most to cover, right? Entropy Effect, if you had it on PC, to cover the content is like $3. Absalom is free, and this is like, for everything, it's like $60. So I think for people who like these types of games, choosing this is unwise. Unless you're just made of money, I guess. I really can't think of any other reason. The value to price ratio is all kinds of messed up compared to the competition this game has right now. Just this week alone, there are so many other games that you could choose. For the price of this game's DLC that they just dropped, you could get Entropy Effect X. Whoa, the game just crashed. The game just crashed. We're charging this much for the DLC, but our game doesn't work. What? It just crashed. Wow. What made it crash? I'm like not doing anything that crazy. I'm not cheating or anything. What the hell? Yeah. I'm criticizing the DLC prices. It decided to punish me by crashing. Cool game. Let's just crash randomly. Cool game. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you can get Absalom and Entropy Effects with all the DLC for the price of this. It's pretty nuts. It's a lot of money. Yeah, it doesn't like being called out for predatory DLC practices. It doesn't like that, I guess. Hey, cool, a weapon. Let's just burn through these, I guess. Alright, go ahead and re-roll. Trying to get a shinobi. We're just not gonna give me a shinobi, huh? Ninpu shinobi change. Where are the shinobis? Where are they? What else do I need for Zhang Liao? Oh, I'm already good there. Ah, there we go. Perfect.
として推算。
どうじゃ。
Look, Entropy Effect X is $25. That's the price of getting 4 characters in this. It's pretty nuts.
立花が守る。
Really takes me back to, I think the worst part is making the skins have a gameplay difference. Now, that's not inherently a bad thing. It makes them more worth buying. The problem is the other ones don't. And there's totally going to be somebody who buys it, who buys the ones that don't give you buffs, and then wonders why they don't have them. This was the problem with Dynasty Warriors 9 as well. They had those stupid officer tickets that allowed you to try the game with one character. The problem was, on Steam, all of that stuff was in the same DLC section. So, yeah, the game had a lot of DLC. It still was expensive to get, like, the actual content. I think it was, like, maybe, like, $80, $90 when it's not on sale, the base price. But it looked like it had 300. So, personally, I think if they want to monetize the skins, they should have always had, you know, bonuses. Because people are going to see the other ones are on sale. Everything's on sale for the new ones. But the old ones don't have buffs, and the new ones do. It's like, shouldn't you go back and make the other ones have buffs? Somebody is totally going to do that. And it's probably not going to be on PC. It'll probably be on console, where it's a lot harder to get a refund. I'm not really sure what it is that they're planning on doing, but I don't think it's working very well. I don't see anybody talking about this. Everybody thinks that the update itself is good, but the pricing is out of control. And I don't fault anybody for, you know, not wanting to pay for it. But, this is what happens when you think about the microtransactions first, and not thinking about pricing them at a point where people actually want to buy them. It's a problem in a lot of free-to-play games as well. They want you to, like, gamble for a skin, and in those kinds of games, it's like, well, the skin's not having a gameplay advantage is a good thing, but the price is just out of whack, and people won't buy it. Yeah, that'll definitely be the title for when I make this video. I'm kind of just checking out the DLC right now and getting him leveled up and everything. But yeah, that will totally be the title of the video. This is what he's like if he wasn't in Origins. He actually has builds. He's not limited anymore. Limiters are off. He's got attack speed and crazy hitboxes.
好きに選ぶがよい。
堂々進むのみよ。
私の力おや
行くぞ。すべ全身全霊にて参る。
Slew Bay tactic is busted. Basically, every time this makes the peach trees actually worth taking. I always thought that was one of the dumb things about this game, was taking the maximum health was never worth it, because you're essentially losing an item room. But now, if you have him, you get four extra summons. So every time there's one of these, it actually really changes how you play the game, because if you take one of these, you're sacrificing one item to get 4. That's on top of whatever else you have, too. So, that basically means, if you have rerolls, you can basically mitigate the RNG completely and just get whatever you need. It seems incredibly busted. I haven't looked at the other ones, but it seems like it'll take quite a bit of grind to unlock them, so I'm wondering, like what's going to be the meta for each character. I guess some will be better than others, but his seems incredibly busted so far. He like never want to use anything else. Again, no one has really looked at the DLC yet. Maybe somebody needs to start a GoFundMe to afford the DLC for this game. I wouldn't be opposed to donating towards the people that are running the guides for this game. Like, here, I'll just give you $20. Somebody has to take one for the team. It's not going to be me right now. This DLC is dropping at a time where I don't have any more gaming budget, so it can't be me, but I would much rather it be somebody else that actually does all those guides and stuff. Maybe I'll make a thread about it on their Reddit or something. Hopefully they won't tweak out over that. I think those people deserve it. They 100% deserve it. Ah, there we go.
私が相手になる
There's homeboy. Negate damage probability. There's Kiryu. Hello, Kiryu. Kiryu, we gotta talk about these games you're in, man. These DLC pricing is really bad. First, Yakuza making you pay for New Game Plus, and now you're in this game. He's in like the games with the worst DLC. He needs to really vet the opportunities he takes. He's just jumping from one predatory game to another. I remember when people crashed out because Like a Dragon made you pay for DLC, made you pay for New Game Plus. Something that modders have literally done in other RGG games for free. He wanted you to pay for it. Oh, they got put through the ringer for that. It's not like New Game Plus in those games changes things that much, so there is no justification to charge for it other than just pure greed. You know, in like Team Ninja games, charging for New Game Plus makes sense because it actually like greatly changes how you play the game, right? It's not just stats and like being able to carry over your stuff. It's like a completely different game, and there's new content and everything. That is not the case in RGG games. It's very bare bones, and the fact that they wanted money for it is nuts, to be honest. New Game Plus is like more bare bones than like Chrono Trigger from 30 years ago. Really is just, you get to keep all your stuff, and that's it. Not at all worth what they were charging. Jeez, one shot. What a beast. Should have enough to upgrade him. If not, I'll just like do one run and quit out.
キリンジの際
伝本書の関運長が
波動を行くはこの宋猛徳のみよ。
Well, Pirate Yakuza also did make you pay for the DLC. New Game Plus. They just put it in costumes instead. Which I'm fine with. I'll take that over, you know, like a key gameplay thing being held behind DLC when it takes, like, no effort to make. At least this took effort to make, right? They did add, like, new enemies. There's a new mode. They made new passives for everybody. I mean, maybe not as much as they're charging, but I would consider that to be worth something. Infinite Wealth, whichever one it was that they made you pay for DLC, that was not the case. Like an intern could have done it in like a weekend. But that's precisely the problem with how they're monetizing this game, is it's worth it, just not at the price they're charging. And I feel like if they wanted to make the skins have gameplay benefits, then they should have done that from the start. Because it's kind of misleading to have these new ones have gameplay focuses, or gameplay buffs, and this one doesn't. And the old ones don't, I mean. Alright, I have enough to awaken him now. I think I do. There we go. So how he works is, his EX attacks make him switch weapons. Well, I guess he's pretty much ready for his video. Could buy him levels, but I'm not really too worried about that. I don't think people really care about a Transcendence or Traversal 6. I don't think they really care about that. Mostly just want to see the character. Like I said, there were no DLC, no keys given out for this DLC, so anybody who's covering it bought it. Alright. Oh, I got Lu Bu's weapon by default. It just kind of dropped. But I've only got like 49 weapons left, so I guess it's just a matter of time. Got most of the ones I wanted. this seems extremely busted. This seems ridiculously busted. So now the healing rooms have a purpose, instead of being a dead room that you never take, unless you're, like, barely hanging on. Like, that's a huge bonus. And then you get 8 rerolls, too? This seems kind of shit, to be honest. I'm sure some of these actually synergize very well, more than I think. The game get an update? Yes. And I'm kind of playing through it right now because of reasons I just mentioned. Nobody's going to be covering this. There are a multitude of reasons not to. I feel like since I bought it, and didn't really stop playing this game in the best condition, so I can't like max all these or anything. But I would like to cover it to the best of my ability. So 1 reroll every time so you get 4 rerolls, or 3. That seems alright, I guess, but Liu Bei seems better. Negating damage could be good for the hardest difficulty. There's probably some really nut synergies with these I'm just not thinking of. You know how much I love my attack speed, but that seems kind of crap too. I'm wondering what the skins do. The skins are probably extremely busted. This is actually pretty good, too. This would mean that you could activate his trait a lot easier, I think. Increase attack by 2 phases each time you acquire an attribute emblem. So that's like almost a permanent boost. Attack speed by 10 seconds after evading. So this is like a burst damage companion. She allows you to burst down a boss easier. Your attack speed increases, and then you get barrier attack and regular attack. So it feels like you would take this one for like a burst build. Like maybe your crowd control isn't as good, but you can burst down bosses. It actually seems not bad. I don't really know what it means by switch. It seems kind of buns, honestly. Tears of Blood by 20,000 when you discard a treasure? I mean, that's actually pretty good, because despite a couple updates ago, they updated some of the treasures. Sometimes you still don't want to take them, just because they mess with your build. So, I could see if you're playing a character like Zuo C, who really only wants 1 treasure, and you could discard and have a bunch of money, and essentially make up for it with like more characters, more heroes, officers. So his is pretty busted. You get the full moveset from the start, so this would actually be good for him, because he gets a lot better when he has his EX attacks, because he can switch. So, yeah, he seems pretty good too. Total number of all emblems by 10%. Well, we're just gonna go with him for now.
始めよう。はい。
我答えよ。
What do I need for his, I need lightning and ruler. Alright, so we'll take that.
私も行くよ。
How many do I need? I need, 6 lightning and 2 ruler. So I guess it's not activated yet, huh? Hold on. Yeah, it's not activated yet. So, you still want to avoid peach trees until you get it activated. So, I guess if you're going to run him, you need to make a beeline for bolts and then rulers. So, essentially, you want to go for Dynasty Warriors characters because there's a lot more rulers in there. Alright. Let's try and route this out so I can make a video with him maybe tomorrow. So you want lightning and ruler is like the main thing to get, and then hope that you get a lot of peach trees. And like, don't take anything that prevents you from getting peach trees. That's a straight debuff. If you're gonna take him, you gotta commit to the bit. Let me see here. How many more lightning or rulers are in here? There's bovine urine here. No, is this really worth it? He doesn't count as a ruler for some reason. Yeah, there's only one ruler in here. And there's only one lightning. Is this really worth it? I mean, I guess. I only need 2 more rulers, so... the sooner you can get that, the better. Because you're just going to be so much more powerful, even if you take a hit to your overall power at the beginning of the run. So we're looking for bovine urine here. Where is he? Nobody else matters at this point. Oh, there we go. Alright, perfect. Just need one more, and then the rest is just lightning, so... Is there a lightning and ruler? Oh, him. Homeboy. Alright, well. We're gonna re-roll for him. Re-roll for him. It's him or bust. Tonfa bro or bust is the only thing to go for. Hoping I can get him quickly. Yeah, there's no one covering this update, Evil Bite. They barely have advertised it. I think they might be embarrassed at how much it costs. It's a lot of money. Definitely think it's not a good value. Well, I mean, it kind of is. If you like the game, it's a good value. The problem is just how much other action roguelike stuff happened literally yesterday. It got the Absalom update and Entropy Effect X dropping the same day, and Entropy Effect is either $25 or $3, depending on what platform you have. And the Absalom update is free, so the fact that it's 25 bucks just for this mode, and then it's another 40, it's another 40 for the skins, and the skins actually change how you play. So, I don't envision a lot of people wanting to spend that money right now, because there's lots of other games to play. There's a lot of other games to play right now. Crystal Sapling. Let me see here. need lightning. Hey, what's up, Fuma? Hello. How you doing, man? Yeah, I got 3 games lined up tonight. I got this, Entropy Effect X, and then Absalom is the course of action tonight. That's what I've got right now. Let's see, have I activated the tactic yet? I don't think so. I need one more. I see anybody in here with lightning? Yeah, homeboy. Oh, got lucky there. Nice. One's kind of a pain on this map, because sometimes they spawn, like, really far away.
Yosh.
Hey, homeboy. Alright, I need lightning. Lightning, please. There we go, good enough. Alright, perfect. Now you gotta pray for heals. Oh, there's a heal right here. Ask and you shall receive. Huh. Nice. Alright, starting to figure out the routing for this character. Let's go ahead and do this. So this should be a new boss. Should be the big ogre demon. Oh, hey. Get anything good here? You know, both of these are actually pretty... They synergize pretty well. It's always best to take the Yasasuna. If you get it on the first boss, it's really worth it, because it guarantees that you get the double damage. If you get it before that, then you can't. You only need to clear 20 phases. So the latest that you want to take this is always the second, after the second boss. So I think I will go ahead and take that. That's kind of a no-brainer. It's kind of the problem with a lot of the treasures in this game, is too many of them are only good when you get them early. There's like 24 of them, you only get 3 to choose from. So it's like a 1 in 8 chance. You really can't just like not get it sometimes. Or it gives it to you on like the last boss. Gee, thanks. Alright. I guess I'm going bolts. Now I have to put thought to the build again. I'm just gonna take these, get the raw attack power. Shit choices. There we go. They only need 3 more shinobis, so that's kind of an obvious take.
助立ちに参った。
Let me see who's in here. Any more ninjas? No. Re-roll for him, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Just a couple, though. If he doesn't appear soon, I'm gonna wage quit. We'll go to 10. Oh, there he is. Alright, nice.
これより
That's a pretty fat
両
buff.
方戦の全てを見せてやる。
良いぞ良いぞ。
Oh, good, even more. Just raw
表にて
stats.
敵をうがつべし。
Oh, there's a peach tree here. That's an obvious take. So the next one I can just max out. I guess we'll just go for it.
ああ
What's up, man? Revive? That's cool. Who was in here with a good buff for him? Let me see here. Go for bearded Yukimura, I guess. Yeah, that would probably be the way to go.
Yo,
What do I need for his tactic? Because I can probably just knock out a bunch of them right now, huh? Oh, Sanada? Wait, no. The bearded one. Torchbearer and Sanada.
私の役目必ず果たす。
やってるぜ。
頂点に立つのはこの私だ。
I don't know if I can take both, though. I don't think I should take him. I think I should look for his middle-age crisis one. Should look for that one instead. I gotta take her, obviously. She's Sanada.
好機と見える。
That should be enough, isn't it? I need one more Sanada after this. How many more dudes are in here? He's gotta be in here somewhere. Where is he? Come on, dude! Please! I don't need the twink version. I need the middle-age crisis one. Where? Come on, dude! Please! Where? Oh, man. Deep troll. That's such a troll. Wow. How many rerolls was that, man? And like... Well, I got 4 more rerolls from here, so it's all good. That was still a net positive. Let me see, does he have charm? Well, I don't have any more rerolls, so it's kind of just whatever. Who's in here that's beneficial? Yeah, it's such a deep troll. I don't know why the hell he didn't spawn. It said he was in the pool. Especially because I took 6 officers out of there. That's what's nuts. I took 6 of them out of there, and he still didn't spawn. They did add a ban system to this, but it's way too restrictive. They definitely need to add a way to, like, increase it, just with, like, the meta currency. I was really excited to see that, because it fixes the problem of, you know, every time they add stuff to this game, or they add characters, it dilutes the drop pool, which is a problem in a lot of roguelikes. This game did not have a ban system. Now it does, but you can only ban, like, one thing. It's not at all enough. I feel like these game modes should give you, like, some way to, you know, increase the limits. It's kind of stupid that it doesn't. Should be like, do this on Red Traversal 6 and get, like, increase, like, your ban capacity. I think that would help a lot. But right now, it's kind of just like... Honestly, feels like a gacha game where they want you to pay to increase it, but that's not the case. Let's see, who was I going for again? I was going for, oh, yeah, her. Oh, she's right there. We'll save the rest. See what we got here. Yeah, I need more speed in Shinobi, so I want to save the rest of the rerolls. That's decent. Let's leave it the way it is. This is John Musso with his limiters off because he's not in Origins, and you actually get to be strong in this game, unlike Origins. Origins is too honest to a fault. That game's just way too honest. This is like, no, you want to one-shot bosses and make it so they can barely move and fill the screen with hitboxes? Yeah, go ahead. In Origins, no, you cannot do that. They went out of their way to make sure you couldn't do that. John Musso with the Piccolo weighted clothing removed. This is true power. He's holding back in Origins. He doesn't want to make it too easy. I'm really glad they put him in here, because he has a cool moveset, but that game just has, like, no builds whatsoever. It gets old quick. I like how they actually gave him the moves from Origins, like the Wrath of Earth and everything. Really nice touch. Alright, there should be some busted peeps in here. Yeah, that's my big disappointment with the Origins DLC was, doubling down on there being like no builds. It felt like they were too scared to let you be strong in that game because they're trying to appeal to a larger audience. You know, the roll slop crowd and stuff, the people that hate fun. But it really is to that game's detriment that they don't let you do that. It makes the game get old faster. It's got a really good first playthrough. The first playthrough is awesome. And then it kind of just runs out of steam because you don't really get stronger. The gameplay stops changing. That's why it's nice that they have this. The combat in this is nowhere near as deep or satisfying, but you know, it's more bite-sized. You actually get to feel powerful, and kind of like the Orochi games. You don't have to worry about tier lists. You can make anybody busted, especially with this new companion system, where you can basically circumvent any weaknesses your favorite character has. I think it's a really cool system. I wasn't expecting it to be like that in depth. Really cool. I haven't exhausted this pool yet. There's a lot of good characters in here. Haven't gotten another heal yet. That would have helped. Yeah, that would have helped. There really isn't a reason to play the game more than once outside of the story, and you know, you can just watch that online, right? So I don't really think that's a good excuse for it. You know, you don't really have to play through the game another 3 times to get the story. You know, if you really want to, numerous people have uploaded the cutscenes. But gameplay-wise, you run out of reasons to play it. And that is that game's biggest flaw. Well, I was personally asked by the community manager what I would like to see, and I told him, you know, attack speed and builds and stuff to keep the game fresh. I guess they just didn't want to do it. I mean, the game sold well. It was critically acclaimed. I can understand wanting to appease the roll slop crowd. He wants everything to be honest and not fun. I'm pretty sure that's their reasoning, but it definitely did neuter that game's replay value, 100%. Really awesome first playthrough. And then it's just kind of, you know, you don't have any other games to play. It's still a great game, but gameplay-wise, it tapers off like really quick. John Musso, why aren't you like this in Origins? You punished him once and he died. Touch of Death combo. Why aren't you like that in Origins? Where's the 30% attack speed and instantly breaking the shield? You're holding back too much, man. They don't deserve any mercy. Just end the conflict. Clearly, you're holding back in Origins. You cannot do that in Origins. Unless you're at, like, max morale. is sandbagging hard. Legendary sandbagger right here. It's like a legit struggle to fight Lu Bu in that game. It takes like over 5 minutes. In this, you can just kill him instantly. Doesn't want to ruin all their egos, I guess. They've all got this public perception of being like really strong, and he could just end them quickly. That's what this game is saying. He doesn't want to damage their egos, so he nerfs himself. He's got like a weighted vest under his clothes or something, I don't know. It's like Piccolo. He took that shit off in here. Ah, good, got a weapon. Nice. Ah, 4 summons. Nice. Actually don't have as much money as I thought, so gotta be careful here. We'll go ahead and grab him. Ah, damn. Oh, it's not like it matters, though. Not like it matters. 4 I got from choosing the tree makes up for 1. And then I got 4 from the, got 4 from the shop. I mean, it's mostly just the people that like those games. They've forgotten that games are supposed to be fun. But unfortunately, they account for a lot of the sales of melee action games now. So I can understand appeasing those people, but it does suck. Origins definitely suffered because of that, 100%. It really did. It's an awesome game. I don't want to sound like I'm dunking on the game. I'm not. It's a good game. It's just trying to neuter the builds too much really killed the replay value of that game. But that's not really uncommon with a lot of the game industry either, though, because you know, most people barely even finish their games as it is. So putting a focus on making the first playthrough the best is a pretty common strategy. And most people that like play games more than once these days are like hardcore gamers, or either that or they're broke like me. Getting one $60 game is not easy for me. So if a game can offer me replayability like this for a low price, then I'm down for it. But people like to move on from game to game. You know what's interesting about fighting her is that you have that fight with her and Lu Bu in the DLC. That shit takes like 15-20 minutes because they have so much health. In this game, he's like, no, I'm not fucking around. 10-second boss fight. He's in a hurry. Like, no, No, the weighted clothing it's going off. We're ending this shit pronto.
の分見せてやる
That fight was so exhausting. I'm like, what were they thinking, man? Why does he need so much health?
全力で潰してあげる。
Yep, there you go. Revenge for the Origins DLC. Where that same fight takes like 20 minutes. Because they give them like 15 billion health. And you like never get stronger in that game. You're always weak. That was very cathartic. Nice. Damn, he did that in 30 minutes. He cleaned that up real quick. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Very efficient deletion from John Musso there. Kind of wish this gave you something though. It's kind of stupid that it doesn't. It really is just kind of new stuff to fight. I'll show you guys the rerolls. You can only remove 10 officers or like 1 treasure. It's really stupid. There are 24 in here, right? So removing 1 is not going to make it so you can get what you want. And I think it's a huge misstep to not have it be like, hey, you know, you beat Lu Bu on Red Traversal 6, we're gonna like double your ceiling points to banish items. I'd say, outside of the price, that's the only bad thing about this DLC. This feels very half-baked. Realistically, I should be able to turn off, like, half of something, not just 10. 10 doesn't make a difference. There are like 125 characters in this game, so 10 is not even a tenth of what's in it. All the characters, so... I'm disappointed with this. I play a lot of roguelikes, and most roguelikes that add a banish system, they let you ban a lot more. But this game also has like way more items than the average action roguelike, so it's definitely a problem. I went in here. Probably the best thing to do would be like take off anything that a specific character doesn't need. But then you're gonna have to go in here and do this each time. It definitely would be. It's the Neo 3 problem. Neo 3 has this problem too, with making the skill points like a finite resource instead of like before where you can learn everything. The loadouts don't really solve that problem. It is not fun to go in that menu and reset and max out everything just because you want to use a different weapon. I would not fault anybody who's like beaten New Game Plus and done everything to just use that mod that allows you to just learn everything permanently. That's definitely one of the things they need to change. It's really stupid. Yeah, you can only ban one of these. It's not enough to make a difference. Okay, so what happens when... What happens when I choose him as a companion again? Oh, I see how this works. I see how this works. So basically, you get a whole extra trait. And this shit's mad expensive, so outside of using Cheat Engine, I don't think anybody's gonna have the the data for this anytime soon. He just seems straight... He's the best for John Musso, at least. I can tell that much. And we're going to move on to the next game, because I already did 2 runs of this. I'm pretty sure the trainers for that game probably broke with the update. Be willing to bet they broke. So, good luck to anybody who wants to compile all that information. That's not going to be easy. Oh, hey, Blaze Green's getting an update. Nice. Let's see what they fixed. Let me see here. Did they fix the jank frame rate? Let's see here. Let's check the news. No, they haven't even posted patch notes, which is nuts. Alright, what do you guys want to see next? Do you want to see Blaze Green, or do you want to see Absalom with the tag mode mod? Which would you like to see? Actually, I'll just make a poll. Let's make a poll. We'll make a poll. Alright, there you go. I'll let you guys decide. You guys can vote. I'll give you a couple minutes. Yeah, Neo 3 has a lot of flaws. Nerfing what you can do to the human bosses and how much they cheat, and then like also not launching with an extra New Game Plus is really stupid. I feel like they should have had 2 in the base version, just because it's like another 6 months to get the first expansion. I feel like the decision to go open zone was a good one, because the completion rate for that game is way higher than the other ones, I think. Just because you have a lot more control over how powerful you can get, and you don't get stuck banging your head against the wall against a boss, unless you really want to. But the downside is, clearly, they don't have the resources to put out, like, a whole new zone in, like, 3 months, like before. The DLC is going to have to be way more expansive. There's probably going to be, like, 2 more maps, and it takes a long time to make that, even though it's not, like, the biggest open world ever. But yeah, it's definitely a problem with that game. It's not quite Origin Syndrome, because you can still make builds and stuff, but the main problem is just how power creep and gearing works in Team Ninja games, where when you go up a difficulty, everything you had is worthless. You only stick with it until you find a complete build. Like, one ethereal is not better than a full set of divine items, but once you get the ethereals, you're never going to use divines again. The only thing you're going to keep is the Yasukani, because that's the hardest thing to get. But other than that, everything gets replaced instantly. So it's like, how much do you really want to play it right now? You can max everything out, and then there's no point in optimizing anymore, because at best, all it's going to do is make the beginning of the new difficulty a little bit easier. So essentially, you won't have a lot of difficulty going up in a tier because you have an optimized build. But is it worth it, though? It's worse than like a gacha game, because most gacha games don't completely power creep everything in 6 months, but that's exactly how Team Ninja games are. The moment Ethereals come out, you never use Divines, right? Divines are trash. You auto-dismantle them. There's no point in having them anymore. The only thing you keep is like a Yasukani, because those are a commodity, and it's hard to come by. You don't want to immediately replace those, but everything else, as soon as the oranges drop, you're never using the Divines. So, I definitely think they took a misstep. I really think they should have, like, talked to their investors or whatever and told them that they needed to push it back a bit. I would have gladly waited an extra 6 months, have the game come out in September, and then have, like, 2 New Game Pluses. Honestly, Kazan is a better value than Neo 3 right now, if you're intending to play it more than once. Neo 3 has way more content than Kazan, but Kazan actually did launch with like multiple New Game Pluses. Now granted, the New Game Plus in that game was incredibly lazy. It was just stats. It wasn't it was stats and gear. They didn't like change the spawns or the bosses or anything. But it did have like, you know, 3 playthroughs that you could go through. But that was the problem with Kazan. Kazan had New Game Pluses, but they were all it was just stat bloat. The only thing that changed was you got a couple more things on the skill tree, and then just stats and gear. Wasn't really much reason to play it. It definitely should have been more expansive, but the upside was they had all that at launch, and Neo 3 does not have that. So you essentially burn out extremely quick. Well, yeah, that's the thing as well, is builds don't open up until there's at least you're on New Game Plus 2. I really think they should have changed their formula a little bit. That's my take. The formula is good, but
Welcome to the Ace Mine training system.
I think if they were going to take the open zone approach, and then, you know, at the cost of making it take longer to get content out, then they should have changed it. Neo 3 definitely suffers from what most Team Ninja games do, where the builds and stuff don't really start until after you've beaten it. That's why I always tell people, you gotta play a Team Ninja game, like, you shouldn't do it unless you're gonna buy the DLC. Because if you don't buy the DLC, you're missing half the game. But at the same time, if you're the kind of person that only beats a game once, you know, you roll credits and move on, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you want more meat out of the game, I mean, there's no reason to not get the deluxe edition. But, patch cycles for Team Ninja games are a blessing and a curse. You can get an extra 100, 200 plus hours after they add the DLC, but you gotta wait for it. And I think this is the worst patch cycle because it's twice as long as the other ones. The game is basically going to be getting major updates for a year.
聞いてもらうことはできないよな。さっさと始めよう。
I'm sure people are already complaining about it. They're asking where the other New Game Plus is. I'm sure there's a lot of decision making that goes into you know, when the game comes out, but I definitely think it would have benefited from like a 6-month delay. Also, like the PS4 port, the PC port is way too demanding for how it looks, so they could have fixed stuff like that too. But, you know, investors want their money frame one, even when the game's not ready. We know this is the worst kept secret, which is one of the reasons why games come out buggy and broken and half finished. But it comes at a cost for sure. Let's see here. Let's try fire with him. Build options is not a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty common. You know, if you can hold off on buying a Team Ninja game until all the DLC is out, even if it's not on sale, it's a pretty big bonus. You get a lot. And, I think that they really should have tweaked their formula a little bit. Have a little bit more at launch. You know, if you have to charge more for the game or delay it, I think that would have been the lesser of two evils for sure. We keep updating this and they don't fix the lag. They don't fix the lag. Why is this game so choppy? It's like they just put out a hotfix and they still didn't fix it. If it gets worse, I might veto the poll here and just play Absalom, because that's a rock solid frame rate now compared to this. I do have something fun to show you guys in that game, so if the lag gets worse, I will switch over to that. It's not like I'm taking donations for this poll, so I have the right to veto it. I just thought I'd let you guys know this game is really messed up right now. It feels very choppy. It's like something's wrong with the patch, the major update they did for this. It feels like they rushed it out, and the content itself is good, but it's extremely buggy at the moment. So if it gets worse, if it's not fixed, I'll probably just switch over to Absalom and then maybe do like an extra run on that for you guys or something. We'll see. I'm not really wanting to be frustrated today. Especially something like the game not working, which I can't control. I can control the games I play and how I react, and not playing stuff that frustrates me if I'm not feeling well, but I can't control the game running like garbage. See, it stuttered right there. They still haven't fixed it. I think we're just going to get to the first boss and play Absalom instead. I saw the hotfix, and that was what wanted me to play this now, but it's barely functional still. It should not be stuttering. Yeah, we'll get to the first boss and I'll see if I feel like continuing, but it's driving me in the direction of playing Absalom mods instead. The team needs to get their shit together, even the Switch versions like this. I think if you're gonna put the game on sale, and you would make sure that you fix stuff like this, so that the game doesn't lose its positive rating. lot of bugs and stuff right now. This update is incredibly buggy. I'm of the party of I would have been fine with them delaying all this stuff, this content, if it meant that it wasn't going to be buggy and choppy, but I don't know. I'm totally fine with waiting for stuff if it's gonna not have this problem. Like, I don't mind at all. But everybody rushes their games out now to a fault. They don't want a broken game. I'll gladly wait a month. Just tell me, like, hey, we need more time to polish this. Hoping for more game changers like Tonfa Gun? Yeah. I think, a lot of people would agree with you. It's a good game, just held back by the way that Team Ninja adds content to their games. That's basically what Neo 3 is. It's the same problem as everything else. You get a better experience waiting until everything is finished, instead of playing it at launch, which you think that's something that they would change, because video games are like movies, right? They make the most money in the first week. Like, the player base as well, for like anything with co-op. You know, the player base usually doesn't grow. Not significantly. I mean, if anything, it declines. That's how, like, you know, a niche fighting game could have, like, maybe 3K on at launch, but then it goes down to, like, 200, to the point where you gotta go in a Discord and beg for somebody to fight you. You think that they would... They're trying to appeal to, like, a larger audience, right? You think that they would change how they patch the games and, like, have more stuff at launch. Because, like, nobody's gonna be playing it by the time that the first DLC comes out. The second one especially. There'll probably be like a big spike. But then the other problem is how many content creators are going to come back. People that are passionate about the games like me, yeah, I'll come back. I came back for every Neo 2 DLC, all 3 of them. But the average content creator is not going to come back. And that's going to hurt the reach of it as well. So, I think that leaving the patch cycle the way it was is probably that game's biggest flaw. A lot of people don't like ninja style and the human bosses and stuff. Like, yeah, those are legit criticisms, but the game really hinges on the builds and having more stuff to do, and it just doesn't have those things right now. So, it's like, if you're strapped for cash, there is no reason to buy the game right now, and, like, that's not what they want, right? They want you to buy it now. It's just like the movie industry does the same thing, where they're so desperate to get people in the theaters because people stopped going to the theaters. Because you can stream something like 6 months later and have a party at your house, and it's like 4 times cheaper. So, I really don't understand it. It does not make sense. It's good that the game is getting good reviews, though. It definitely is. I think going open zone was the right choice, just because it made the game more accessible without, like, having an easy mode. No, I'm not one of those chuds that complains about easy modes, but I think it's cool how you can essentially create your own, right? Like, you can just do the main missions, and the game is a lot harder. But if you clear everything, the game is pretty smooth. Especially for that kind of game where getting stuck on something is common. I think it was a good idea, but they clearly do not have the resources to update the game quickly. No, it comes at a cost, for sure. It's not just a straight upgrade, it's a side grade. But it seems like most people that bought it have actually finished it, so I think that that's probably good for them as well. Would you stop blocking, please? There we go. Change my approach a little bit there. What's up, Gaijin? Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you for that. So I could do the DLC. I appreciate it. I have the money for it in my wallet, but it was too late to go to the store. People get mad shady here when the sun goes out. So I appreciate it. I was saving that money for, like, shadow drops from the State of Play, but the only thing they had there that looked interesting to me was, that God of War 2D game, but that's not out on PC, so that's out of the equation. It did look pretty cool. Looked like something I'd probably enjoy, but they're gatekeeping. They're gatekeeping hard. My neighbor does have a PS5, but I'm not doing that. It's not out on PC, I'm not buying it. I wonder what the reviews for that are like since it was shadow dropped. Like, what's the overall opinion on it? It looked pretty nice. I watched a couple minutes of it earlier. I do like my pixel art. Not enough to go play that at my neighbor's house, though. That's asking a bit too much. Kaido. Yeah, this still feels mad laggy. You guys alright with me switching to Absalom? I thought that this hotfix they put out would fix it, but it didn't seem to fix that. There's been a number of people talking about it. On the stream I did this afternoon, there were a number of threads, so it's not on my end. And if it is on my end, it's like specific, maybe computer components or some shit, but yeah, I'm not feeling like being frustrated right now.
Welcome to
I
the
was
Ace Mind Training System.
Really having a depressive episode before I started this stream, so we're just gonna do that instead. They need to get their shit together. I'm getting sick of companies hyping up updates and stuff, and then they screw it up and make you wait. Alright, let me see if the mod is still installed or if I need to reinstall it. I got something fun to show you guys now that the embargo's lifted. I'll do that instead. Take a chill pill. I'm getting better at stopping when I get frustrated. I'm getting a lot better at doing that. It's not something that I can really remove entirely, because it's just neurodivergence. Very common with anxiety and stuff, but I'm getting better at it. Especially when it's stuff like that I can't control. I can't control the game not working. This is a mod. It's a tag combo mod, but then it's also using the ordeals to increase the enemy spawns. It gives them more health, but then they also drop items, so it scales up really quick. It actually kind of feels like Warrior's Abyss like this. But I couldn't show you guys this because I was under embargo. Don't worry, it'll stop being a faceplant simulator very soon. Gotta get some rituals first. Once I get rituals, it will become incredibly crazy. But right now, it's John Musso with his limiters on, basically.
I'm hungry.
Should probably start getting a build going, because they're going to ramp up a lot. In beta testing, usually this part takes the longest, and then you curb stomp everything like Path of Exile after. It's really fun. Definitely a struggle at the beginning, though. You don't have any rituals. Alright, definitely need lightning. That's already a pretty big bonus. These are like the worst guys to get if you're running a, These guys are the bad matchup for Cider. They have a pretty busted anti-air. They're ready for Evo. Get that sweet $1 million prize pool. Those guys are Cider's worst enemy. They will anti-air you every single time, basically. Let me go for... time on Arcana? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that should help a lot. It should be a little bit smoother starting now. The first few rooms are a struggle, but then you start curb stomping. Juicy loot! Oh, there we go. Remember when I said it was going to ramp up? I wasn't lying to you.
I really don't like to be alone with my thoughts.
How you guys liking this mode so far? I made this during beta testing. It's like a Muso mode. With tagging as well with the mod. Very cathartic.
Well, I was hungry.
I love this mode so much. Complete deletion. You're hiding over here, huh? Yeah. Your fate is the same.
Suppose I should take a bite.
I'll take the movement speed. Let's see, do I have a jojoba oil on right now? I might have picked one up by accident. I don't see one. Yeah, you can have more enemies than this, but I tripled them so I could still do tag combos and stuff. But yeah, this is a nice little stress relief. I wasn't feeling too hot before I started the stream, and I want to play Blaze Blue, but it's all buggy right now, so if I had like multiple games planned to stream. We're not even posting patch notes. Like, doing the bare minimum. I wouldn't have bothered booting it up if I didn't see that they were going to fix that bug, but that's alright. Plenty of other stuff to play. Next ritual, I need double echoes, and then full past echo damage, and then it starts to ramp up extremely quick. Past echoes, double echoes is what I want. I'm gonna reroll until I get it, because I'm in it to have fun. If not, I'll take Title Dash. Ah, there we go. Perfect.
Time that's flowing backward.
Yeah.
Or is it us?
Arcana Mastery Draconic Ascent with past echoes on Arcana and then like triple echoes is incredibly busted.
Mine.
I have tools for you, assassin.
Touch of Death. Deleted. Deleted. Got the Todd combos. No, I don't have a PS5. I do not want us PC peasants to play that game, so no. You want to see that game, you gotta go elsewhere. It does look like something I'd play, but I haven't really looked at it that much. I don't really care to, because I'm not allowed to play it, because they don't port it to PC. We'll probably do like a late port like next year or something. I'll probably check it out then, but not right now, no. I could play that at my neighbor's house, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest... I like Shadow Drops, but buying a game like that blind is a lot for somebody that's on a low income. I watched a little bit of it earlier. It did look pretty good, but I don't know. Care Cup is kind of empty if they're going to make it exclusive. Neighbor's husband wouldn't mind me playing it, but I would rather do that for like something incredibly powered, like a new Kamen Rider game that's PS5 exclusive. I would ask him to do it for that. But that God of War game, no. That is not powered enough to make me want to ask him to do that, because he let me do that for the Neo 3 alpha, but, you know, I only played it for like an hour. Plus, like, my ability to create videos and stuff over there is limited. Because it's not my house. It'd have to be an incredibly powered game to make me want to do that.
We're approaching. We're in the middle. Are you hope? You know, don't. Don't.
We'll go to Yeldrim. A lot more enemies here.
Sail away.
How is that game, though? Like, what's the, what are people saying about it? It looked pretty cool, but not enough to go ask my neighbor to, let me play that. He was cool with it for the Neo 3 Alpha. Oh, two more echoes? That is incredible. The Path of Exile build going on. You didn't have to buy any stash tabs to do that, huh? Damn. Deletion.
Nothing comes for free. Stuck with holes again. I am the danger now.
She's knocked out. What the heck? just KO'd. A little too many guys, too many enemies, huh? She's hanging in there. I don't think she's gonna last much longer, though. Alright, we're gonna go this way, because there's a lot of enemies in a small contained area. Very fun. That sound! Just telefragged. Spawn camped. We get to 10k hits. There we go. Deletion. Oh man, there's an Overrider update today too. Man, everybody's just dropping the best shit tonight, huh? I don't know if I have enough energy for that tonight though. Kinda running low on steam here. That was hilarious, man. The whole game, like, froze. A little bit too crazy. playing this was a good decision tonight. It's cheering me up. Yeah, it couldn't handle that many reactions going off at once. It gave up the ghost. That was a little bit too much for it to handle. I think if some of them had hit the ground, maybe it would have been able to recover, but no, it tapped out. It might not be able to finish this run. It's having a hard time. I'm soft locked now. I can't finish the run. Every time I hit them, it's gonna cause like 200 different reactions. I don't know if I can finish the run. I might actually be soft locked. I'm gonna have to approach this differently. The sound is the funniest part. He's hiding! Facehugger's hiding. He knows. He goes out of that bookshelf. He's insta dead. He's the reverse of the Batman goons Batman fights. They like see him break someone's rib cage, and then they still go out and fight him. It's like, why? I think the wise thing to do is to run. Or not alert him to your presence. That facehugger's like, no, I'm not going out there in that sea of hitboxes. Well, all the thugs that Batman fights could learn a lot from that facehugger. Like, just run, bro. I don't think there's any other way to get out of that.
To dust, hearts to rust. good bed and warm company by selling.
Oh, they're mad now. They're mad now. What else can I do to make this even more broken? To the point of the game crashing. I mean, the build's basically fully online at this point. Yeah, that time ritual is really busted. It's like full-on Alpha 3Vism. Deleted. The sound's cutting out so funny.
Find a good bed and warm company by selling.
Alright. Can we finish the run without it crashing again? Because it's having a real hard time handling all those hit reactions. It's not designed for that many enemies on the screen. It could actually increase it more, but I turned it off. I turned it down a little bit because I knew that this would happen.
Still coming home, still willing to kill a bullet. What can I...
They waged war upon us. Peace, plentiness, and security. Very good. Very good. The score at the end of this run is going to be hilarious, because it's going to be like probably 20 levels because of how many combo registrations I'm getting, or validations, I guess would be the word for it. Nope. Oh, wait. 17,000 hits. Do you really want to fight me? Did you just see what happened? These guys are Batman goons, I swear. So, whole army get decimated with one attack. Nah, we're gonna fight that guy. That's the best idea. No, I think you should go the other direction and hide. Put a cloak on or something. That was not a wise choice. Alright, home stretch. Do not let them disturb the Sun King. Alright, Azra. I don't think you can handle this, buddy. I think you've been power crept. Yep. Got the triple V'ism going on from Alpha 3. Bye. GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was quite the spectacle. That's going to end the stream, folks. If I can't sleep, I'll come back and check out the Overrider update, but I think it's kind of hard to top that. That was quite fun to watch, I would imagine. 2 million score. Yeah, that was under an hour still. Not bad. 2,000 kills. How many levels is this gonna be? Oh, get like underflowed or something. I didn't get any levels. Alright, folks. Let's check out the Overrider patch notes, and I'm gonna go ahead and crash. That was fun. Nice palette cleanser. Let's see, they got patch notes up for Overrider. I'll go ahead and show you guys this. There we go. So Overrider got a new character. New character. Oh, faster attack speed. Ooh! This is a big upgrade right here. Oh, good. So that means you can use your whole moveset when you tag. I wish I had the energy for that right now. New moves, new music as well. Off-axis improvements as well. Huh. Do you guys want to see this now, or you want to wait till the morning? It's up to you guys. I don't know if I have another 40-minute run in me, though. I think I'm just going to call it there, folks. I'll see you guys in the morning. In the morning, there will be more action roguelike action, because there's the Overrider update, and then maybe I can fix entropy effect on my end. I'll definitely do some experimentation off stream, and then some more Abyss, because the Abyss update is pretty damn good, too. And I'll probably work on some videos as well. I'll see you guys later. I hope that was fun. That was some nice stress relief there. The game was really struggling to keep up. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll definitely ping you guys when I'm on in the morning. Still some other events I haven't attended to yet, which the Might Rhea demo I barely played. What else is going on this week? I'm trying to think. I think that was basically the main events this week, was all the roguelikes getting updates. I haven't checked out the When to Go Blue update either, so maybe if people show up, I'll add that to the lineup in the morning, but I don't have the energy to do 2 more roguelike runs right now. We'll add that to the lineup in the morning. I'll see you guys then. I am struggling financially, so if you want to help me, the link's there. I'll see you guys.